Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn money finance reading, career. And this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take what does. If it does not, leave what does not. So we have these two. All right. So we have Wheel of Fortune and Five of Cups. Then we have Knight of Swords. Oh, look at that. Love that. Ace of Pentacles. Seven of Swords, Strength card, Chariot card. All right. I feel like you're not happy with your current finances or career or job or situation, and I feel like that is spreading over into different areas of your life because working takes up a big part of the day, takes up a big part of your life. And yeah, there are definitely times when we have to do those jobs and those situations that we don't like doing because we have to pay the bills. But I also feel like if we're not totally happy with that we have to make a change. And that helps us to enjoy that huge part of our life that we are spending doing that. And I feel like you're ready for change within your job. I feel like it's something that you want to move away from. I feel like it's something that it's kind of run its course and that you want something different. I also feel like I feel like you know what you want to do, but you're not 100%. But I feel like you want, because this is what you need to look at, is the Ace of Pentacles. And what is that? And it could just be, if I could do anything, what could I do? And am I making effort to work towards that? Or am I finding excuses not to do something? Am I charging forward with those things that I want to do? Future energies is we have Seven of Swords, Strength, and the Chariot, and I feel like it's being confident to make things happen, like your confidence comes back in. Sometimes we know that we want change, but we don't know what we want, so that's why we can't take actions, and so we kind of deal with a situation. You're kind of dealing with the situation because you're not 100%, but I feel like you're becoming closer as to what it is that you want to do. All right, so I'm thinking maybe these cards here. You're struggling with change. Right, struggling with opening up those doors. Let's see, did another one come through? Yeah. I feel like it's time to look at those opportunities that are either coming in for you or that you can make happen. If you feel that it's not happening for you, how do you make it happen? And sometimes you have to do both jobs. Sometimes you have to do two things at once, that you have to kind of find that time. That if it's something else that you want to go after with this Ace of Pentacles, that you have to figure out, how do I make this happen? And to find the time to make it happen. I feel like there's opportunities that are, something's happened around you that has kind of made you realize even more that this career, this job, or where you're at financially, even if it's just, okay, I'm tired of living paycheck to paycheck. I'm tired of not being able to go on vacations or to purchase things that those extra things that I would like to, without having to put it on my credit card. Even if it's just budgeting and saying, okay, I'm tired with this. I'm exhausted. I'm tired. I need this to change. And then it's like, how do I make that change? Looking at those things, do I need to budget more? Do I need to cut out in certain areas? Do I have to get a part-time job so I can start putting money aside for that? What is it that I need to do? What is it that I need to look at? If it's budgeting and financing that I'm struggling at, if I'm not happy with my career, do I want to go back to school? What is it that I want to go back to school? Dreaming big, right? Dreaming big. And to not give up on yourself, no matter what your situation is, no matter how old you are, how young you are, what your financial situation is that you can make it hit big. You can make it happen. You just have to figure out a way to make it happen, to surround yourself with that energy. Like, those are kind of cool because those kind of look the same there, right? The Knight of Swords is like gung-ho. He's got his sword up in the air and he's like, I'm going after, ready, set, charge. Right? I'm going to make it happen. I'm going to stomp all over this frustration. I'm going to stomp all over this Five of Cups. To look at the opportunities to make it happen. Change. Again, we have the wheel. Changing your perspective, changing your attitude, changing your outlook. Right, figuring out a way. What way is going to work best for you? Not one way is going to work best for everybody. So if you see somebody else that has done that, has accomplished what you want to accomplish, you can probably take bits and pieces that work for your life or your situation, but their way may not work the best for you. So you have to adjust it and you have to fit it to what works best for you. Because I love this. We have Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Swords, right? Change, right? Change. If you want to change your finances, if you want to change your career, if you want to change your money, then you have to change your way of thinking. Because if your way of thinking before, processing and analyzing things wasn't working, then it has to be different, that it has to be changed, right? And what does that change represent for you, and how is it going to work best for you? Because you don't want to make those changes that you feel that you can't keep up with, that you can't follow through. So say you want to take a class and you want to learn how to do something to further your education, or you want to take a course or something like that. Being realistic to yourself and saying, okay, can I commit to this for however many weeks it is? And can I fit that into my schedule, that I can make sure that I can give 100% effort to it? That I don't want to put the money down for this, or I don't want to make an effort for that, and then I don't follow through, and then I'm out that money that I've put out for the classes and the books, and I've also let myself down, so I did not set myself up for success because I wasn't able to follow through with it. So making sure that you really think, okay, if I'm going to commit to something, that I follow through. So the follow through is extremely important. Like I've said before, setting yourself up for success and only doing those things that you know that you can accomplish. And that becomes rewarding, and seeing that path that you have to go on, right? Making time for everything. Is it communicating with partners or friends or whoever that is and saying, okay, this is really my goal. This is what I want to have happen. That for the next however many weeks or time or whatever, that these are the changes that are going to happen, but it's very important for me. And to share that, right? To communicate that to the people around you so that they're not trying to make you feel guilty or hold you back or say things, but so that they understand that this is something that is important to you. So you're, again, setting yourself up for success. That if you want, say you want to take a night class a few nights a week, that you say to your spouse or your partner or your friend or whoever you're around and say, okay, I'm taking a class now and this is really important to me because I'm not happy with my current situation as far as finances or career or job, and that I need to take this opportunity because it's going to help me grow and it's going to bring that change in that I've been wanting to have because I'm not feeling fulfilled, I'm not feeling happy. And you explain that and say, okay, these couple nights a week that I have the class, but I also have to have a couple nights a week to do my homework, to be able to have that quiet time to focus. It doesn't mean that I don't care about you. It doesn't mean that I don't want to share my time with you. Let's figure out a time what is best for us, that we can still get together, that we can have date night or whatever. But I need you to understand that this is important to me. And then you can kind of get all of that out of the way in the beginning so that when this starts to happen, and if that person starts to have issues with it, you're like, well, I told you at the beginning that this is what's important to me, and I need you to be understanding. So I just feel like, again, it's setting yourself up for success. So you've kind of alleviated that. Instead of worrying, oh, is, my partner going to be upset? I'm not spending it. Instead of falling into that, again, my brain is going faster than my mouth, that you set yourself up for success, that you've already shared, you've already explained what is going on. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know how much time this is going to take, but that it's going to take some time, right? Success and victory and doing what's important to you. Not really sure what's going to happen, but you know that this is the direction that you want to go on. You know this is the progress that you want to do. And it's building your confidence in yourself. And even if whatever happens with this situation, the rewards for this are so great because you're going after your dreams, right? Is it a different career? You're doing something on the side, you're starting your own business, you're going back to school, you're budgeting, whatever this is, that not only are you proud of yourself for actually doing it, but you're proud of yourself because you set yourself up for success for this to happen. That you thought everything out, you planned everything out, you figured, yeah, I'm 100%, I want to put work and effort into it. I want to go for it because this is important to me. I want to open up these doors. I want to look at new opportunities. I want to dream, and I want to dream big. I want to have those changes. I want to change my way of thinking, that before I used to talk myself out of it or find reasons to not do things. And I want to stop that. I want to communicate to the people around me so that they understand that this is important. This is something that is important for me in many different ways of life. So I feel like career-wise, you're ready for change. But again, how do you set yourself up for success? What does that mean to you? What does that look like to you? How does that work for you? And going after and doing it, right? Not just thinking about it, but actually going after and doing it and make it happen and make those changes. It's the only way things are going to change. And if things need to be adjusted, then you adjust those things. You can only kind of predict what it's going to be. Definitely, okay, I'm going to go to school a couple nights a week. Okay, that's going to be pretty tiring, so I got to make sure that I sleep well. I got to make sure that I eat right. I got to make sure that I'm getting enough rest, and that I realize, okay, this is how it's probably going to be pretty tiring for the next few months. Or if you want to start your own business or you want to start your own company, I'm going to have to set aside some time to focus on that, to work on that. All right, so we have to be fair, which is about making things work, balancing things out, making things happen, right? Doing things for yourself, to be fair to yourself. That why should you be stuck in a situation that is not good for you, that you feel is draining you, that is not fulfilling to you? To be fair to yourself, that if you see that you're not happy with something, that you make those changes. All right, let's get an animal oracle. Life is a mystery. You never know what's going to happen, and to take those chances. If you don't take the chances, if you don't try something, you will never know. You will never know. And what would be worse, to never take the chance and to not have it happen and never know, or to take the chance and maybe it'll work, maybe it won't work. Maybe it'll lead you to another direction, maybe it won't. But I feel like just taking the chance is a positive thing, is a good thing, because you can say, yeah, I tried it, it didn't work, but maybe I need to change it up, or maybe, I do need to stay with this longer, or maybe, I feel like it gives you more answers about life. All right, so let's get an energy oracle for this reading. We have the world. The world is yours. Any opportunity that you want to achieve, anything that you want to do is there, and you can make it happen. And you have to believe in that. If you say, no, it's not going to happen for me because I'm this, or because I'm that, or because this or that, then that's the energy that you're putting out there. That's what you're going to manifest. That's what you're bringing in for yourself. But you're saying, yeah, the world is mine. I want to do this. I want to have the budget. I want to go on a trip. I want a new career. I want to go back to school. I want to start my own business. Yeah, okay, I'm going to make it happen. Right? The world and the opportunity is yours. To not shortchange yourself, right? All right, let's get a Star Dragon. Trust, love, and friendship. Trust. Surrounding yourself with those people that are there to support you. If you start to communicate with people and they have a negative reaction, then I feel like that's something that you have to be aware of. That's something that you have to look at, right? That's something that maybe you have to question and say, is that person really there to support me? Because are they being selfish, that they just want things their way? Having that love and friendship for yourself to say that, hey, I'm not happy, and hey, I've got to make some changes because I'm in control of my own life. I'm in control of what happens or does not happen. That I have to make those changes. It's not up to anyone else except for me. All right. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.